कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदातिङ्कम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथानि तं सजीवं साधितं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधा वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यः वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते चंद्राय ओम नमो भगवते चैतन्य चंद्राय ओम नमो भगवते चैतन्य चंद्राय। So, Hare Krishna, all honorable devotees of this session, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you all for joining the class. So, we are discussing the transcendental conversation between Lord Chaitanya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Lord Chaitanya is instructing Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in Vedantic philosophy. He had misinterpreted, he had misunderstood because he was an impersonalist, but he was claiming that he was the greatest Vedantist. So to illuminate his ignorance, Lord Chaitanya is very strictly instructing by explaining the Vedanta philosophy as per proper interpretation and true understanding. I think we were discussing which verse?
74.
Which one?
174.
174, chapter 6, 174. You are correct. Thank you very much. प्रणवये महाभाग्य ईश्वरेर मूर्ति प्रणव होइते सर्व वेद जगत उत्पत्ति. So the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is continuing. The transcendental vibration Omkar is the sound form of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Lord Chaitanya is glorifying the lineage of the Lord. Pranav, Omkar, Pranav mantra, Pranav. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna stated that Pranava Sarva Vedeshu. I am the transcendental sound of all the Vedas. is also recite me in the sound as Om speaking. In many mantras, you can find those begin with Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What is that Om? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. If you begin, because see, in our spiritual realization, initially we understand that we are eternally souls. That is our constitutional situation, position. Then our spiritual life begins. Gradually one grows and ultimately reaches the Bhagavan realization. So this is very philosophically well postulated in the understanding that Om means what? Om means what? Om means what? Omkar means Brahman realization, Brahman. Om means impersonal Brahman, Nirakar Brahman. Has no personification, no personal feature. But thereafter, what relation begins? Paramatma relation. That is of the yogis. And finally, the devotees, they reach the ultimate destination, that is Bhagavan realization. Satchidananda, Satchit Ananda Tanu Brajendra Nandana, Sarva Shakti Maya Sarva Rasa Purna. So this is complete. This is complete. This is fullest realization of the Godhead, that is Lord. So devotees are the greatest spiritualists. So in 6.7 Bhagavad Gita, Krishna had stated, but Krishna had stated, Yoginamopi Sarveshang Matgatana Antaratmana Shradhavan Bhajate Yo Mam Shame Yukta Tamam Mataha. Of all the transcendentalists, who is greatest? My devotee. That's why Krishna loves his devotees. We are every time speaking that we should love Krishna. We are loving Krishna. We are trying to love Krishna. We are practicing devotional services. We are performing many devotional activities to love Krishna. Krishna also loves us equally. The day you begin Krishna consciousness, Krishna immediately loved you. Of course, ye yathamam prapadyante tan tatha vajamyaham. Krishna reciprocates proportionately to the degree of our devotional services. Suppose you are chanting 16 rounds every day, you are offering prasadam, also honoring prasadam, reciting Bhagavatam, hearing classes from bona fide devotees. So you are very steadily and sincerely performing all devotional activities. It means every time your mind and intelligence is engaged in the service of Krishna. This is the highest success of life. What more one can expect in this miserable material world? This is a temporary world full of miseries. We all know and we are also experiencing. There are different kinds of miseries. Can you be happy in this world? Never. You may plan and propose to be happy. It is impossible. Unless you will become Krishna conscious, you can never be happy. So yes, how I will be happy? After becoming Krishna conscious? Definitely. Because Krishna will give you happiness. How? How? Because your mind and intelligence will be so engrossed in His loving, unalloyed devotional service that you will forget all your bodily pains, all your material attachments, all your material engagements. As a result, you will definitely feel happiness, bliss. Because Krishna is such a personality. He is the reservoir of happiness. He is the reservoir of transcendental pleasure. That's why Radharani represents his pleasure potency, Ladini Shakti, cognitive potency, existential potency, pleasurable potency, but not. Krishna is food. is complete whole. If we will associate with him through his devotees, by following the instructions of the devotees, because initially we are ignorant about Krishna. A devotee inspires us, a devotee motivates us, gives instructions to perform bhakti. So if we will strictly follow the instructions of a devotee, definitely you will relish unlimited happiness in your life. So this is the secret of enjoying spiritual happiness. Many people do not know. We had also not known earlier. Now, by associating with some devotees, we got this information. And then we are now practicing devotional services. Right? So, Omkar means Om means by Brahman realization, that is the beginning of spiritual life. Thereafter Paramatma realization, thereafter Bhagavan realization. So here Mahaprabhu is speaking, Pranavaya Mahabhakya, Ishvara Mukti, Pranava Haita Sarva Veda, Jagat Utpati. So Omkar Vibration is sound form of Supreme Personality. What is the sound? It is sound form of the Lord. Mahamantra is also the transcendental vibration of the Lord. That is also the sound of the Lord. This is the beginning. I would like to clarify more that this is the beginning sound vibration. Om. But devotees are not satisfied with Om. Devotees are not never satisfied with Om. Devotees are satisfied with Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Devotees are not satisfied with the Omkar sound. However, this is also the sound representation of the Lord. All Vedic knowledge and this cosmic manifestation are produced from the sound representation of the Supreme Lord. Of course, Vedic cosmic manifestation of Vedic knowledge, because Lord imparted Vedic knowledge to Brahma. Brahma carried out the cosmic secondary creation of this cosmic world, and initially in form of Mahavishnu, Krishna impregnated the material nature, thereby providing 24 essential ingredients for creation. Then our cosmos was created. So Krishna is the cause of creation. All Vedic knowledge, cosmic manifestation are produced. The sound representation of the Lord, from the sound representation of the Lord. Yes. Because see, Lord Krishna imparted Vedic knowledge to Brahma by only speaking two-lettered one word, tapa. This much, tapa. Tapa means entire Vedic knowledge. Then he spoke to Arjuna 700 verses. He just imagined the intelligence of those personalities. How Brahma is intelligent, because he is the first living being of this creation, Brahma. He also spoke Arjuna this. Nowadays we are studying so many verses, Srimad Bhagavatam, also some portions of Veda, Ishopanishad, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, Vedanta Sutra, many literatures we are studying. Still you are not able to perfectly understand. But in those days Krishna had imparted this knowledge to Brahma by speaking only one word. And to Arjuna in 700 verses. Means this is all about how Vedic knowledge was imparted. Was interpreted into different personalities, and this cosmic manifestation was created by Lord Vishnu, Mahavishnu, person called Omkar. He can realize his constitutional identity. Yes, if someone recites Omkar, constitutional identity means I must follow spiritual relation. I am not created for material association existence. My position, my natural position is spiritual. Upon that understanding, I have performed spiritual activities. But because of our material attachment, we are becoming attracted by the three modes of material nature, tanmatras, and we are performing normal activities.
Recording in progress.
Sure? We are enlivening, we are awakening our that constitutional position, that Krishna consciousness. So that many times we are feeling very ecstatic. It's empowering me. This is giving me strength and support. This is reposing confidence. I am becoming more stronger. Yes. Because that is my original situation. We are spiritual. If we will understand this principle and perform activities in accordance with this understanding, definitely our life is successful. Right? So that is the constitutional identity. Constitutional identity, I am a soul. And engaging devotional service, even though in conditioned life, we will are conditioned. We will are conditioned. Conditioned to material existence. We must plan and prepare ourselves how we will reclaim, how we will escape from this conditioning. Only by practicing Krishna consciousness. Vishwanathji, you had a question?
What is the meaning of the word now?
Meaning of the? Meaning of?
The Lord told Brahma Tapa. Tapa means what?
Tapa means tapasa. Tapa means austerity. Lord instructed immediately Brahma, tapa. When you begin tapasya. Tapasya means what? What is our tapasya? Chant the holy name. Krishna consciousness is your tapasya. Govind, by that time he instructed tapa means you perform austerity. Yajna dana tapa karyam na tejam eva tat. Krishna is speaking to Arjun. Yajna dana tapa can never be given up under any circumstances. Yajna dana tapa. We are giving in charity. We are giving our earnings in charity. Whatever may be. It may be 1 rupee or 1 crore. We are giving in charity. Yajna. Yajna means our Sankirtana Yajna. This is Yuga Dharma. Tapa means same thing. Our austerity also chanting the holy name. Practicing devotional services. 9-fold devotional services. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padar Sevanam. Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Shakyam, Atma Nivedanam. This is the devotional service. Our austerity is devotional service. By that time, Brahma, Krishna instructed to Brahma, go with austerity. So then Brahma performed austerity. He became surprised, did not understand Krishna initially. Whenever he was created, whenever he was born, from the lotus navel of Garbhodaksha Vishnu, he what? Lotus navel that navel stem from bottom to top. He started running from bottom to top. Did not understand anything. 14 planetary systems are there on the stem of that lotus. Then 14 planetary system, Bhu, Vasya, Tasya, Vitur, Varanyam. But Bhu, Bhula, Bhubarla, Maharla, Tapala, Janala, Satyala, Attala, Vittala, Talatala, Rasatala. Then we know 14 planetary systems. Attala, Vittala, Suttala, Mahitala, Rasatala, Talatala, Patala. We have studied the 14 planetary systems. With that stem, the 14 solar systems are subdivided into 14 planetary systems. So Brahma, revolving around these 14 planetary systems, did not understand Krishna initially. Therefore, his head became 4 heads. Look front, look right side, left side, back. 4-headed Brahma. There is also other many heads also. 8-headed Brahma, 16-headed Brahma. Right? So that is the situation of Brahma. Being the intelligent, fast living being of this material world, of this cosmos, he did not understand Krishna. So he was confused, he was perplexed. Krishna instructed him, Tapa means to chant the holy name. Then you can understand me. Means Papam Bhakti. Then Lord Krishna imparted Vedic knowledge to him. Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tang. Enamam Upoyantite. 10.10. They who surrender unto me, they who solemnly affirm that we will practice bhakti, Krishna gives them the knowledge. Before that, they can't understand anything. That is the concept. It's all right. So, then Mahaprabhu is continuing. Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi is what? Tattvamasi. We have studied Tattvamasi is Bhagavan. Tattvamasi. This is imported from Veda. Vedic context. This had been imported. Tattvamasi jiva hetu pradeshika vakya pranavana mani tare kahe maha vakya. The subsidiary vibration of Tattvamasi, you are the same, is made for the understanding of the living entity. But the principal vibration is Omkar. Principal vibration, not caring for Omkar, Shankaracharya has traced the vibration Tattvamasi. Shankaracharya, Tattvamasi. For this cell. Thus the holy name of the Lord is chanted by liberated souls. Similarly, Parikshit Maharaj says, Nirbhita Tarsait Upagiyam Manat. The holy name of the Lord can be chanted by those who have fully satisfied their material desires or who are fully situated on the transcendental platform and devoid of material desire. The name of the Lord can be chanted by one who is perfectly freed from material contamination. Annavilasita Sunyam Jnana Karma Dhanabhutam. Shankaracharya has indirectly minimized the value of the principal Vedic mantra, Omkar, by accepting a subordinate vibration, Tattvamasi, as the most important Vedic mantra. He has misinterpreted Tattvamasi Tattvamasi had been explained in Bhagavatam in another verse. Bhagavad Gita also we had studied Tattvamasi, Bhagavad Gita. Who can tell where we have studied the complete explanation of Tattvamasi? Anyone? Tattvamasi has been beautifully expanded in Bhagavad Gita for both Tattvamasi. Okay, I will share with you the reference. I am not exactly getting immediately and forgotten. Nine point? 9 point?
Nine point 32.
30. No, you are not understanding what I am asking. Tattvamasi, Tat, Tom and Asi, those have been imported from the Vedas, and their explanations have been clearly given in one verse Bhagavad Gita in the purport.
17.20.
Which one?
17.23.
17.23. 17.22. 17.22. Thomas. Om Tat Sat. We are speaking Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat is for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes. Sad Eva Samya. Third goal. Om means Om Iti Etta Brahmana Nedishtam Namarik Veda indicates first goal. Tattvamasi. Yeah. This Tat Chanda Gya Upanishad. Tattvamasi indicates second goal. Shad Eva Samya. Chandaka Upanishad 6.2.1 indicates the third goal. Combined they become Om Tat Sat. Brahma, the first created living being, performed sacrifices. Yes, he indicated by these three words the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Brahma was originally addressing the Lord as Tattvam, addressing the Lord as Om Tat Sat. He was addressing. Om means the impersonal Brahman. Tat means the Paramatma relation. Sat means the eternal form of the Lord, that is the Bhagavan realization. So this whole mantra, sound representation of the Lord, directly indicates the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But Shankaracharya misinterpreted this. He said Tattvamasi. You are the same. Tattvamasi. Not Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat was initially recited by Brahma towards the Lord, but Shankaracharya misinterpreted it. Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi. You are the same. Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi means Lord is not impersonal. Tattvamasi is what? Tattvamasi. Shankaracharya said, you are equal to Omkar. No. That is the impersonal feature of the Lord. Are you all understanding or not? Impersonal Brahman is one of the energies of the Lord. Is Lord impersonal? No. Okay, Lord may be impersonal in form of his energy, but he is not. Every time he is impersonal. He is also personal. As Shankaracharya misinterpreted here this verse, Tattvamasi. But Om Tat Sat here. Thank you, Vishnu, you just quoted the right point. Means you are reading Bhagavad Gita properly. Here Om sound is there. Om Tat Sat. Number 23. Okay. So that was misinterpreted by Shankaracharya, that Mahaprabhu is explaining. এই মত কল্পিত ভাষ্যত দোষ দিল ভট্টাচার্য পূর্ব পক্ষ অপরাধ করিল। Thus Chaitanya Mahaprabhu criticized Shankaracharya's শারীরিক ভাষ্য as imaginary, and he pointed out hundreds of faults in it. To defend Shankaracharya, however, some Bhattacharya presented unlimited opposition. So struggle went on between them. Shankaracharya had unlimitedly argued earlier. That was discarded and defeated by Lord Chaitanya by giving Vedic references and very fantastic explanations. So then what is the reaction? Vittanda Chala Nigrahadi Thaila. Bhattacharya presented various types of false arguments with pseudo logic and tried to defeat his opponent in many ways. However, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu refuted, discarded all these arguments and established his own conviction. His own Vittanda means a debater, not touching the main point. Vittanda. We popularly use this word Vittanda, is a Vittanda man. Without knowing anything, argues unnecessarily. Vittanda, establishing his own point. Without understanding the truth, he establishes his own misunderstanding. That is Vittanda. So, Bhattacharya is Vittanda. Bhagavan Sambandha Bhakti Abhidhaya Haya. The Sambandha, Abhidhaya, Prayojan. There are three fundamental aspects. Bhakti means what? Veda Tinam Vastu Kaya. So the Veda, the crystallized and final understanding of Veda culminates in these three fundamental aspects. What are those? Sambandha, my relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sambandha. I have to recognize my relationship with the Lord. I am eternally a soul. I am constitutionally a soul. Part and parcel of the Lord. Part and parcel is an integral component of the full. So I have an eternal relationship with the Lord. Eternal relationship, life after life. Not only in one life. I have my relationship with my family members in this human form of life. I had my relationship with my family members in another form of life. Those family members are gone. They are no more with me. Those are the temporary relationships. My permanent relationship with the Supreme Lord, because I am the soul. Every time I am traveling from one body to another, every time. So I am constitutionally and eternally, I am subordinate to the Lord. I am his part and parcel. That is Sambandha. I have a relationship with the Lord. Eternal relationship with the Lord. neglecting his services? Why I am not serving him? Why I am not loving him? What is my fault? Yes, my fault is my material attachment. So that sambandha relationship we have to recognize by sambandha relationship is who? Who is the deity? Who is the form of the Lord? Who?
Govind.
Govind. Govind increases your relationship with the Lord. Govind is the instructing spiritual master. He instructs. Right? Then Abhidaya. Then how that relationship can be established? How sambandha can be established? By performing bhakti, that is Abhidaya. We can re-establish our forgotten relationship by bhakti. Who is the worshipable deity? Who?
Radha Madan.
Madan Mohan. Govinda Madan Mohan, and ultimately after re-establishing our eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of God and Lord Krishna, what we will ultimately get? Prayojan. Prayojan means what? Bhakti, Krishna Prem. Not sadhana bhakti. That is Ragatmika bhakti. That is Prayojan. Who is the worshipable deity of Prayojan? Gopi Janam Vallabha Gopinath. He is the husband of all gopis. Gopinath. Right? Gopinath. Nath of all the gopis. That we had studied in Chaitanya Charitamrita Lila. Veda Tinam Vastu Kaya. So these are very fundamental components of Vedic wisdom. What Vachacharya were ordinarily speaking like a Bitthanda. Mahaprabhu is not chastising. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued. The Supreme Personality God is the central point of all relationships. Acting in devotional service to Him is one's real occupation. That is the supreme religious principle, bhakti, and the attainment of love of Godhead. That is Krishna Prem. That is Prayojan. Is the ultimate goal of life. Yes. These three subject matters are described in the Vedic literatures. These are fundamental components of whole Vedic wisdom. But you are ordinarily arguing like a nonsense. ये किच्छु कहे शकल ई कल्पना स्वत प्रमाण वेद वाक्य कल्पेन लक्षणा. If one tries to explain the Vedic literature in a different way, he is indulging in imagination. Definitely, like you are misinterpreting Vedas. You are wrongly understanding the fundamentals of Vedic principles in an ordinary way. So, everything is imaginary. Nothing is real. You are away from reality. Any interpretation of the self-evident Vedic version is simply imaginary. Yes, if you will interpret according to your ordinary understanding, without proper references, without the scholars in Bhakti's philosophy, without referring to the scholars in Bhakti's philosophy, how can we properly understand? So that is your drawback. So, what is the secret of success in devotional life? Serving the spiritual master. Yasya deve para bhakti yatha deve tatha guru. Tasyate kathita yata prakasante mahatmana. As you are loving Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the same way you have to love your spiritual master. Same Artika services in the temple towards Lord Krishna and towards Lord Prabhupada. Mangalarti, Guru Puja, both are equally celebrated in the temple. There cannot be any discrimination. Srila Prabhupada is equally important, like Krishna for all devotees, because he gifted us Krishna. Similarly, you have to serve your spiritual master in the same way you serve Krishna. This is the secret of success in bhakti life. If you are compromising, oh, I am serving Krishna, why I will serve spiritual master? I have created my direct relationship with Krishna. Why to go through spiritual master? He is now gone. Expert medicine. I have established my relationship with Krishna. No. Krishna will simply reject you. Will throw you away. Get out from my premises. No? You will ask Krishna, you remember everything? Oh, you are asking me, you are testing me. I remember everything. My spiritual master is no more with me. I had forgotten him. He has also forgotten me. Oh, you do not know. Spiritual master is your eternal relation. Not in one life's relation. I had sent the spiritual master for you. He is my representative. I was directly going to, you are planning to directly go to Krishna. You will directly meet the President of India. Okay. Krishna will cheat. So, yasya deve para bhakti, yatha deve tatha guru, tasya te kathita yata, prakasante mahatmana. First of all, we are reciting Gyan Timrandasya. If I am just presenting class today, it is because of mercy of my spiritual master. I may not understand. The whole world may not understand. Krishna understands. Because he had imparted me the Vedic knowledge first. By his mercy, I could practice bhakti. And he is now instructing. He is now manifesting this Vedic wisdom to me for presentation to illuminate you to be successful in bhakti, because he is the cause of these achievements of this presentation today. It can't be forgotten, it can't be compromised under any circumstances. So that's why when we are starting the class with invocation prayers, Om Ajnana Timirandasya, Om. Om means I am the soul, that Om understanding, Om is there. Om Ajnana Timirandasya, Jnana Jana Shalakaya, Chakshur Ulmitam Ena Tasmai Sri Gurave Nama. My spiritual life begins from my offering respectful obeisances upon the lotus feet of my spiritual master. If someone is differently trying, bhakti, everything will burst out. Nothing. This is a different path. Here, no egoism, no your own emphasis, no your own understanding, nothing. No other rules than the rule of your spiritual master. He who knows it better, he is intelligent to be successful in this devotional path. That had been explained by Prabhu to सार्वभौम्य आचार्यर दोष नाही ईश्वर आज्ञा हईल अतएव कल्पना करी नास्तिक शास्त्र कहल. You people have misinterpreted Shastra. Your spiritual master and yourself do all. Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya is in the disciplic succession of Lord Shankar, Shivji. And you are in the same disciplic succession. You all are impersonalists. And Lord Shiv, Krishna had instructed Lord Shiv to preach impersonal knowledge, to build up the whole world, to confuse the people in this iron age of Kali. Then you will read in the later classes. In the Vedic that is full of atheism. That is full of nonsensical understanding. Shagami kalpita mam cha gopoya yena shad sistir esotarotara swagamai kalpita itam cha Swagamatam cha jagantam cha jaganmatdi mukhan kuru mam cha gopoya yena shad sistir esotarotara. Okay. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, please make the general populace averse to me by imagining your own interpretation of the Vedas. Also cover me in such a way that people will take more interest in advancing material civilization just to propagate a population bereft of spiritual knowledge. Who had instructed Lord Shiva? I myself. I am Krishna. I had instructed Shiva to confuse the whole world so that they will be attracted to materialism. Why? What the reason? Why Lord instructed so? Mayavadam asat sastram. Mayavadam asat sastram. Prishyanam buddham uchyate. Maiva bihitang devi. Kalo brahmana murtina. What does it mean? Lord Shiva is speaking to his consort Durga, Parvati, the different incarnations. What is saying? Mayavadam asat sastram. Asat sastram. Shastram will be covered by Mayavada philosophy. Shastra will be covered by Mayavada impersonalism. Prishyanam Bauddha Uchyate. I will preach in the form of a Brahman, Shankaracharya. In form of a Brahman, I will preach impersonal knowledge of Krishna consciousness. Unlike Buddhist philosophy, Buddhists, they deride Vedas, they do not follow Vedas. That's why, though Lord Buddha is an incarnation of the Lord, that philosophy did not last for a long time because the Buddhists did not obey the Vedic rules. See, this is the instruction of Krishna given to Lord Shiva. You preach impersonalism in the general populace of the whole world so that they will grow in materialism, forgetting me. So this is Krishna's plan. What can we say? Lord Shiva, then Shankaracharya, in the same disciplic successor, in the same community, Shankaracharya. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is a follower of Shankaracharya. Shuni Bhattacharya hoila Parama Vismita. Surprise. Oh, बात ऐसा ही है, मुझे पता नहीं था. Completely perplexed, surprised. मुखेन निश्चरे बाणी Hailastambita. Sarvabhauma became very astonished after hearing this. He became stunned and said nothing. Oh, this is the plan of Supreme Personality of God. Maya Padam. Prabhu kahe Bhattacharya. Nakara Vismaya. Bhagavane Bhakti Parama. Purusartha Haya. Why you are becoming astonished? Practice bhakti. Your life will be successful. Only becoming surprised. Oh, so much amazing knowledge. I learned many things. Prabhuji, thank you very much. You eliminated my darkness. Tomorrow morning, feast. Mutton, chicken, feast, friends. Feel surprised, astonished. Oh, why I am not doing Krishna Bhakti? So much great things there in Krishna. Forget. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya is inspiring. Why you are becoming astonished? Practice bhakti. Okay. Atmarama paryanta kare. Ishvara bhajana. Aiche achintya bhagavanera. Guna gana. Even the self-satisfied sages perform devotion to the Supreme Lord. Such are the transcendental qualities of the Lord. They are full of inconceivable spiritual potential. Everyone, whoever he may be, he is duty bound to do bhakti. Because bhakti is the supreme and the ultimate religious principle of life. Self-satisfied sages, they also perform devotional services towards me. No exemption or exception. Now this is very interesting verse. Atma Rama verse. Atma Ram verse means important verse. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will explain Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in 18 different ways. Then the 9 ways Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had explained. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya will be oh my Lord, I was so ignorant. Then immediately he will surrender upon lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Right? You are the main principal priest of Jagannath temple. To see his situation. No one can conquer the Lord. Supreme Personality of God, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself. In the next class, we will discuss Atmaram verse. Atmaramascha munaya Nirkanta puru krame kurbanti ahe tuking bhaktim itam bhutta guna harihi. This is a very beautiful verse imported from Bhagavatam 1.7.10. Famous Atmarama verse. And this verse was again explained by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami in how many ways? 71 ways of understanding. To Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya in 18 ways. And to Sanatana Goswami in 71 ways. This is an important verse. We will learn in the next class. Any question or comments? If you have, you can say, or we will wind up the session.
शंकराचार्य विषय के कहबे शिवंकर रूप शंकराचार्य लेके आते
Shankaracharya in the same vision. Lord Shiva, Shankar. From Shankar, Shankaracharya, what we now presently Shankaracharya community is also there. Shankaracharyas. They are from Lord Shiva's doctrine, from Lord Shiva's disciplic succession. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was in the same parampara. So it was impersonal conception, impersonalism. Because they do not accept the personal feature of the Lord. That's the whole problem. Shankaracharya community will ask them, they will study only Vedanta. They will recite Om, many mantras, accepting that the Lord is impersonal. They do not do bhakti like the devotees. They are far away from bhakti. They are Gyanis, they are Gyanis. Gyanis means impersonal Brahman. Shankaracharya, comrade Lord Shiva, impersonal. Lord Shiva is a Vaishnava, but Krishna had instructed Lord Shiva to preach impersonalism. In this age of Kali, not in all ages, in all millenniums. Only in this iron age of Kali, to confuse people, to bewilder people, Krishna had instructed Lord Shiva to preach impersonalism, to facilitate them grow in material intoxication, material prosperities. That is Lord's plan. You ask a question, why Lord said so? Why Lord is planning? It's not known to us. That was Lord's plan. Okay, of course, for the reason that people will do bhakti, they will be more interested. So that's why he has stated in Bhagavad Gita, Manushanang Sahasreshu, of millions people, rarest people will perform bhakti. This iron age of Kali is a golden age. Why? Because in this age, we can directly go back to Godhead by simply chanting the holy name of the Lord. So why opportunities will be easily available to everyone? Okay. So he engaged Lord Shiva to confuse everyone. That's why people are confused. Who can know like Lord's plan? So we'll say why Lord is doing so. That's Lord's plan. What you can do. And why you are doing? They are not doing. They are following Shankaracharya. Lord Shiva is also taking care of every devotee. Yes, he works. performing bhakti, Lord Shiva also appreciates. And instructed Lord Shiva to preach impersonalism. Or impersonalism was preached, and Shankaracharya community, that Shankaracharya disciplic succession was created, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a member of that sampradaya. Right? That Mahaprabhu is clarifying. Is it clear? This is a very confusing point, but you will gradually know. You will gradually understand. Any other question from other participants, or I who in the class?
Hare Krishna Prabhu Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु शंकराचार्य एठी जो एक्सप्लेन कराई छे ये कोन शिव शिव के सार्वभौम भट्टाचार्य ठीक है शंकराचार्य
Lord Shiva is
शंकराचार्य
Lord Shivaji is Vaishnava yatha Sambhu. But in this age of Kali, Krishna instructed Lord Shiva by engaging him in a service. What service? You preach impersonalism in the world. Confuse the whole world so that they will materially grow. So Shivaji preached impersonalism and established a community. Shankaracharya appeared in the same community. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is in the same disciplic successor. Because they know that Lord is impersonal. Their knowledge will be covered by the conception of impersonalism. Lord is never impersonal. Okay, Lord is impersonal. Impersonalism, impersonal feature of the Lord is His energy. But Lord can also be personal. Or else how the devotees will live. Whom the devotees will serve. If Lord is impersonal, means devotion will stop. What is the existence of devotion? If the Lord is impersonal. So impersonalism was preached by Lord Shiva in this age of Kali, and Shankaracharya community followed the same principle of impersonalism. For which Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is an impersonalist, and he was initially confusing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he was arrested by Mahaprabhu. Where he will go then? Lord himself is present. Now Sarvabhauma became Gurum. Sas. Finished. Then he will join Krishna consciousness. He will accept Lord Chaitanya as Krishna, and Lord Chaitanya will manifest in three forms. First form, which what form? Each four-headed form, Narayana form. Yes. Then he will appear in Krishna form. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya will become surprised. Oh, Baba, Baba. He is the Lord himself. And then he will also manifest him in Shadabhuja Avatar. Shadabhuja Avatar. Shadabhuja Avatar you can find in Jagannath temple, in that northern side. Two hands of Lord Krishna, two hands of Lord Jagannath, two hands of Gauranga. Jai Gaur, say Krishna, say Jagannath. He is Krishna, he is Jagannath, and he is Lord Chaitanya. But till today you have not known that Lord Chaitanya is not the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is Vedic science. You have to learn, you have to study. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Chaitanya is the heart and soul of a devotee. Our principle is Vaishnavism. So the cardinal point, the focal point of Vaishnavism is Gaur Nitai, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Okay, he is none else than Krishna. He illuminated him. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya understood who is Lord Chaitanya. Immediately surrendered upon his lotus feet. We learn in the forthcoming lessons in this chapter. Is it clear, Meenakshi Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, I am clear.
Okay, you are happy or unhappy?
Happy, I am happy. Thank you.
You are happy. No, you give thanks to Lord Krishna so that he will manifest to you in form of his wonderful glories. Because whenever you hear Bhagavatam, you can directly see him. We are seeing the Lord in our heart, not by our eyes. Because our eyes are contaminated by materialism. So to see the Lord by your heart. Okay, it's all right. So, Susan Prabhu,
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. What are your responses? Our Susan Prabhu is a professor in Dreams University. So, Prabhuji is a very senior devotee. He is a source of inspiration and encouragement for all the neophytes or new devotees. So what, Prabhuji, your experiences? We should practice Krishna consciousness or not?
Yes, Prabhuji. ଶୁଣିବାକୁ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁଛି actually.
This literature is only for hearing. And Chaitanya Charitamrita is very ecstatic literature. I am not so much qualified to present what I am trying to present by the mercy of my spiritual master. And because of mercy of you all, because you are interested to hear. My spiritual master was very conscious of the devotees. He was loving the devotee most. If someone is chanting holy name once, Radha Goswami Guru Maharaj gives him utmost respect. He is such a personality. He is mad after holy name. Every time he chants Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
So, Maharaj is very merciful. If he was hearing that someone is chanting only once Krishna, because there is a restriction, there is a qualification that if someone will chant 16 rounds every day for 1 year, then he qualifies to be initiated. But if Maharaj will hear, oh, he is chanting only, he had chanted only once, okay, he is initiated. Because of that reason, initiation has been presently stopped, because Maharaj was liberally initiating many devotees. He suffered their karma phalas, the devotees who did not perfectly chanted the holy name. Because a spiritual master has to suffer for the devotees. Because he receives all the karma phalas of his devotees. So that's why every devotee should be very, very determined not to be averse or adverse to his spiritual master. Once you are committed, once you are determined, you have to sincerely practice Krishna consciousness. This is not a magic game or not any different business, profitable business. It is a science of self-realization. Right. Okay, Prabhuji, Sushant Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, the free English class is Sushant Prabhu join करिए.
Who?
और भक्ति शास्त्री इंग्लिश क्लास आरंभ होगा ना, तो यदि सुशांत प्रभु ज्वाइन करिए.
Yes,
Sushant Prabhu is planning to.
I'll join.
Sushant Prabhu is planning. Sushant Prabhu was planning earlier. He was busy in his university occupation, but he can join. I think so, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, I'll join, Prabhu.
Mataji was also planning to join.
Mataji told me, but due to some busy schedule, sir, we are having two daughters always. They are studying, that is.
Two daughters means you are blessed and fortunate. Two daughters. Krishna's blessings.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Daughters glorify the parents more than the sons. That is my conviction and understanding. Daughters are more precious than the sons. When my daughter was born, I became the most happiest man in the world. That my wife can witness. Very happiest. This is Lord Krishna's blessings. No discrimination between son and daughter. Two daughters means you are more glorious. Daughters are more attentive, more careful to their parents than the sons. Does not mean that they who have sons, they are unfortunate or unlucky. That can't be understood in that way. But daughters are also right, equally profitable. It's all right. Thank you very much. Jai Chaitanya Charitamrita ki.
Jai.
Jai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki.
Jai.
Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki.
Jai.
Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Bol.